Hello viewer, thank you for joining me today. I'm Dave, the Fugly Vapor, as you can see, and today I want to take a look at the Vision MK tank. So I'll go down to the desk, I'll show you what's in the box, the packaging and stuff, and then put some juice in it. We'll take it apart, put it back together again, put some juice in it, come back up, vape it, and give you my final thoughts on it. So I'll see you on the desk in just a sec. Right viewer, that's how it comes in a clamshell. The box info is pretty basic, designed and manufactured by Vision, nothing on that side. Got a few little bits and pieces, not for pregnant women. Oh bloody hell, fire, sodding camera. Not for pregnant women, not for under 18s, CE mark and disposal and recycling, all that kind of stuff, and nothing on there. On the bottom we've got Vision MK tank, we've got a couple of QR codes, we've got a scratch and sniff in that corner there, 0.2 ohm coil fitted, coil made in the USA, cotton made in Japan, and the website address. That's that. And then inside the packaging we have the tank. No shit, Sherlock. We have Vision MK. We've got a little electrical symbol there and a little ohm symbol there. And we've got a spare coil in the box, which is also 0.2 ohm, so you get two coils, one fitted, one in the box, and nothing else inside the packaging. So that's it. No bag of O-rings, no bag of spares, no screwdriver, nada, yet. So from top to bottom we have a standard 510 drip tip with airflow control at the top should you choose to use it. If I can find it, there we go. We've got airflow there. Excuse the state of my fingers, been having a nibble as you do. So we've got airflow there if you want to use it, and then on the bottom we have Vision MK tank, and then the same warnings on the bottom there, the pregnant thing, 18 plus and recycle and so on. So take it to pieces. We have a drip tip. Let's put that over there, fugly. Then unscrewing the top piece, we have the top piece and the top part of the chimney, which does come to pieces. You can take that piece off there should you want to, and you're left with that piece there. It's all pretty solid, this thing. Glass comes out. Watch out for the O-rings top and bottom, obviously. And then unscrew the case or the sleeve from the base like so, and then we have the base and the coil. One base, one coil. So that is the Vision MK in all its bits. Just put my eyes on so I can see what I'm looking at, so I can show you. The coil says 0.2 ohm, 30 to 100 watts, and you've got one juice channel there, one juice channel there, and some fairly chunky air holes on the bottom. You know, that's what I'd call pretty serious air intake channels. So there's your base. You've got a copper pin in the base, which to be honest I haven't checked to see if it's adjustable, but it doesn't say so on the blurb, so I'm going to say it's not adjustable, but it could be. Don't take my word for it. So we'll put the coil back in the base and put this thing back together again. While we have the base in our hands, we have clicky airflow. That's the lowest hole, that's the next largest hole, that's the largest hole, and we've got 3 of those, I think. 2 of those. Yeah, 1, 2, no, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I was right. 3 lots of air holes. So it will click at every one. It's you can hear that. Serious clicking going on. So I'll just reassemble this. He says the threading ain't bad, actually. The threading ain't bad at all. This is current. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I can tell you it's currently available at the time of recording. From when I did a search on Google, I think I got mine from Cambridge Vaping before they closed down. But when I did a quick search on Google, the first thing that came up was myepac.co.uk, and they've got it reduced from $19.99 to $9.99, which is a pretty damn good price for a half decent sub ohm tank. I'm just going to jiggle this about. So I'm trying to position the juice intakes so that when you tighten the cradle up, or the sleeve up, when you turn the juice flow on, like you see now, it's behind that juice flow thing, is behind that bloody bar. So I'm going to just tweak that around a little bit. Hopefully I'm tweaked it around anyway. Let's just see what that's doing. Thanks, computer. That's a little better. You can see it there. You can see the air. No, you can't. You see the juice intake there and on the other side. So open, closed. Open. There you go. So that's your juice flow control. Now it's obviously a bottom filler, so we might have kicked that all out to cock. What should we have in here? What about some? Yeah, let's go for some Snooker Loopy from Yorkshire Vapor. Why not? I haven't unknew that for a little while, and it's to hand. So right, as it's kind of breakfast time, we'll have a bit of a breakfast vape. As you can see, filling's pretty easy. It's nothing revolutionary in the fill. It's just a wide open channel down the side there. So that's that. I will just pre-wick. Pre-wick? No, I won't. I'll pre-juice the wick. Oh God. I'm illiterate when it comes to speaking. You wouldn't think I got to 62 and couldn't speak the language, would you? Oh dear. Hey ho, such is life. Never mind fugly. Not long to go now, fella. Yeah, before I drip it all over the place. So, yeah, that's that. So what I can do now is going to pause the video, give this chance to soak in, and I'll come back to you in a couple of seconds for you, about 5-10 minutes for me. So I'm going to put the kettle on in the meantime. So I'll see you back up top in just a sec. Right, viewer, I'm back up. I've got it on the, I stick 100. I'm going to kick it off. Now the coil says 30 to 100 watts, so that's where we're going to go. At the moment it's on 30 watts and it's 2.7 volts. Come on, there you go, 2.7 volts, 30 watts, and the air holes are on the lowest air hole. The lowest air hole. There you go. That's where we're going to start. So airflow is closed off at the top. Open that one, wasn't. Camera's not playing today, is it anyway? Is it ever playing? There you go. Airflow's off at the top. 30 watts. That's not bad for 30 watts. I mean, you've got to pull at it, but I mean, it's not too bad. Let's go up to 40. Let's do it in 10s, shall we? Yes, fugly. Okay. 40 watts is 3.1 volts. Any time today, as long as it's now. There you go, 3.1 volts, 40 watts. Still the lowest air hole on the bottom. Yeah, it's a nice dense cloud. Flavour's good. Flavour's very good. I know what that juice tastes like. I'm going to just open the airflow just up to the next size up, which is the middle one in this case. I mean, 0.2 ohm coil, it should be kicking out a bit of vapour, shouldn't it? I'm going to go up to 50 watts, which is 3.5 volts. Can you see that? Yes, slowly. 3.5, 50 watts. Still good flavour. 60 watts. It's 3.8 volts. Come on, you damn stupid thing. 60 watts. .8 volts. Yeah, it's getting a little bit warm, so I'm going to open up the bottom airflow to its maximum and push it up to 70, which is 4.1 volts. There you go, 70 watts, 4.1 volts. Airflow is on its widest open now. Obviously the vapour's getting thicker, but the taste is still there. You can probably see it wicking. Maybe you can't, but I can. It's wicked. Right, 80 watts, and I might just need the top airflow open very soon. It's getting a little warm. It's not hot, but it's getting a little warmer than I'd like. 4.6 volts, 80 watts. There you go. Yeah, that's vaping like it's wicking like a good one. Now, that's going to need the airflow at the top open, I think, for me. I'll open it up halfway to start with, just to see what happens to the flavour and whatever. Airflow at the top halfway. Anytime you like, camera, catch up, feel free to catch up. Holy sugar. Right, airflow halfway, yeah? Right. 80 watts, full airflow at the bottom. Up to 90. That's 4.7 volts. There you go, 4.7 volts, 90 watts. Still fully at the bottom, still halfway at the top. I'm going to open that top airflow all the way. Well, that top airflow now is fully open. If only you could see it, it'd be great, wouldn't it? You can probably see it wicking as well. There you go, airflow's fully open at the top, fully open at the bottom. 90 watts. And the flavour, surprisingly, is still pretty good. Let's take it up to its maximum, 100 watts. I haven't taken many tanks to 100 watts. not in recent memory anyway. So 100 watts is bang on 5 volts. Five volts, 100 watts. So full airflow at the bottom, full airflow at the top. It's wicking. And I've got to say, surprisingly, it's still not a bad flavour. I would say that 100 watts is probably pushing it. You've got a slight sort of cottony taste initially on that 100 watt pull. The first pull I got sort of a coily type taste, as if the coil was struggling to wick, but it is bubbling up. It's probably the maximum sort of acceptable wattage for me would be probably, here we go, 85 watts. Yeah, 85 watts probably, it's about 90, but 85 certainly is, there's no coil taste, no cotton taste. Probably 90, let's say 90, 85, 90 watts would be about the max for that. But how often do you want to vapor a sub ohm tank at 90, 100 watts with a 0.2 ohm coil in it? Stock coil. Well, that's not bad. I mean, the coils are not bad. Again, my e-pack, say $19.99 is the normal price. They've got it reduced to $9.99. Their prices for coils are £2.20 each, or if you buy 5, they work out at $1.95 each, which are pretty bloody good for a 0.2 ohm coil. When you think that some of the modern tanks now have got 4 bloody great big letterbox juice intakes, for two juice intakes on that, for a tenner, if you want a sub ohm tank that you can go down to 30 watts with, probably even get a mouth to lung out of it. I don't know, let's have a look. Let's get back down to 30 watts and see if we can get a mouth to lung out of it. I'm sure we probably can. Oh, bloody thumbs. Don't get old, folks, your thumbs pack up. Arthritis is a real pain. I would say arthritis is a pain in the arse, but it's not. That's sciatica, that's a pain in the arse. Literally. 30 watts, I'm going to shut this airflow down to the smallest. Can I do, I can do a half. I can do a half a hole. Well, that's got to be crazy, isn't it? Really, that's a mouth to lung and 100 watts in the same tank with the same juice. To me, and I'm by no means an expert at all. I'm still what I'd class myself as probably a novice stroke intermediate vapor. It strips down completely easily for cleaning. It comes with stock coils, no faffing about. Screw the coil in, put some juice in it, boom, and you've got a range of temperatures to play with. So cons, I can't really think of any cons. It's probably a bit old hat now. It's probably not the chunkiest or the heaviest gauge of stainless steel, but it's pyrex glass. It's got reasonable airflow control, juice flow control for a tenner. Hey, the current tanks probably start at around 20-25 quid and do the same thing. Okay, probably do it slightly better, but for me, for my taste, I got a consistent taste out of that between 30 and 100 watts with both the airflows open. Yes, it certainly cools the vapour down. Probably does mute the flavour the higher up you go, as you would expect. You start opening up the top airflow as well. But, you know, for a tenner, hey, if you're in the market for a sub ohm tank or another sub ohm tank that does what it says on the tin, plug a coil in it, stick some juice in it, wick it, vape it, that's it. So anyway, enough waffling on from me. That is the MK from Vision. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've enjoyed it, leave me a like, leave me a comment, what you think of it, what you think of, if you've got one, whether you agree or disagree with me. Subscribe, I think, is up there, or you can click down below, whichever. And yeah, have yourselves a good day. More importantly, have yourselves a damn good vape. and I will see you in the next one.